Welcome, everyone. Such a blessing to be here with you in this incredible moment. Akasha here. I'll let you see my little face here in a minute. But I want to welcome you to Bliss Life podcast. And we're going to be doing a live every week. And it'll depend. The day will depend because today is such a powerful moment. How could we miss having a gathering and getting together today? So welcome, everyone. If you don't know who I am, Akasha here, Nana Akasha, and you can find me at nanakasha.com. That's where I live there. I love, this is one of the pyramids I do retreats at. I love that. And I'd love it if you came over to my YouTube channel. I'm doing a lot more there now. We've put out something almost every day for a month or so, and we're going to be doing more lives. This way you'll know when they come up, or come to nanakasha.com and get on the list if you would like to get reminders. Also, there's my Bliss Life Global Healing Series, which you can find on YouTube or here at nanakasha.com/Bliss Life Global Healing. Everything is free. There's live healings, there's soul readings. They were so much fun. We did those last week. And there's all different speakers talking about different energy medicines. There's a chakra journey and all kinds of great stuff. So go check that out, 100% free. And it's also on YouTube. I want you to close your eyes, to take a deep, slow breath in, bring it up through your nose and let it pour over your brain and your head and your throat and down your arms, and just feel it like an incredible wave of light on this longest day of the year, the lightest day of the year, all the way down through your body, mind, emotion, and entire light body. Relax and welcome. I want to welcome you to a celebration. So I want you to see in your mind's eye an exquisite temple of light. It has a tower that goes up, 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 further than you could possibly imagine, all the way into source, into the infinite field. And it's gold and shining and rippling like sunlight, like a sunrise or a sunset. It shifts and changes. And you are standing near this exquisite temple. And you have been invited here today. We have had our invitations for this moment for eons. You can feel it in your heart. I feel it in mine. I am so incredibly honored to be here. None of the challenges, shocks, changes, tragedies, fear, or breakdowns that are happening right now can shake my inner knowing, excitement, joy, and desire to celebrate and dance until I collapse that this moment is finally here. You feel your invitation in your heart, and you feel all of those parts of you. Perhaps your inner child from this life, or the part of you that feels not good enough, or the part of you you locked away because you thought she failed, or perhaps the part of you that's been gagged because it spoke up too much and other people didn't like it. Invite all of you to be here right now before you enter this temple and this celebration. So take another deep breath in and draw that breath up, 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 up. all the way up through every layer of your being, and invite all the parts of you that you've been afraid of, ashamed of, because of their power or because of their failure, all the parts of you that still hold fear, shame, guilt, and feel them coming. Call them in. Be here now. And just drop everything that you've thought, all the judgments, just drop them. You just have to open your grip. Drop it. You see, here we are in a circle, and layers and layers and layers of more beings here at this moment are joining our celebration. You feel and sense them around you, around the world, gathering. We are the ones who will walk through the portal, not fall into the hole. We are the ones that are polarizing to the light and walking through our own darkness. We are the ones who are willing and ready and open and receptive to be here now as a clear and open channel to my wisdom, strength, highest good, and soul's purpose. To step into my mission and follow my inner guidance, even if it doesn't make any sense. To turn to the light, to look to my heart, to release judgment on all attachments to lower states of consciousness. I dissolve them now. The violet flame has joined us here and is moving through each and every one of us, burning away, transmuting, and readying our field to be the creators of something new. This is the portal. We are completing the old timeline. We are creating the new one. There's never been a more important moment in your life. Feel all those fears and lack about yourself, the judgments. Let go of all the plans. Release and forgive all the betrayals to yourself and others. Whatever you feel heavy, let it go. Let this moment, let this beautiful space, let this gathering, let this bliss life community lift you up and support you. And let the solstice, the eclipse, the new moon, and this incredibly powerful triple eclipse. We are in the center of a gateway. The doors are open and open and open and open, but who you are going to be, think, feel, and bring with you through this portal, that's what decides where you go, what your new world and earth is, and those that you guide and bring with you. Feel it all dissolving and gathering around you, all the parts of you, gathering with a willingness to release the old karmic agreements, to terminate all unserving contracts, decisions, agreements, and obligations. To dissolve, complete, and with gratitude and love, leave behind all patterns, programs, past memories, beliefs, thoughts, opinions, attachments, triggers, emotions. Leave behind the ancestral patterns, free your whole family, and free yourself. enter this temple of light for this celebration. Pure, open heart, open mind. One heart, one mind. And now call in an invitation to those in your soul family, your soul circle, to those that you guide, lead, and care for, to those who guide, lead, and care for you. A call to your home and your land and all of things in form, from animals, plants, houses, cars, clothes, all of it is conscious energy and form on your path with you. Call them all to come walk through the portal with you. Put the invitation out to your family and your ancestral line. Feel the lightness of this invitation. There is no force. There's no making anything happen, persuading, hoping, wishing, hanging on, manipulation. You're rising above that. The dolphins, the elementals, they swim and move around you now, unweaving your old agreements and attachments, untangling what holds you back, what ties you down, what gags you, what keeps you from speaking up, letting go. And you feel a wave of rainbow light pouring down over you, through you. Harmony, harmony, harmony. You feel your heart opening and you say inside of it, yes, I am here. I am here now, fully present. And I'm ready and willing to fully embrace my power, my voice, my purpose. I'm ready to clear an open, consistent channel with my highest self and my highest good, with my I am presence, with the massive soul blueprint, with all of my lives that hold wisdom, skills, and knowledge, with my body, elemental, with Gaia, the earth, with all my fellow travelers here at this moment, in animal form or bird, in elemental form, water, earth, air, fire, all of these, and my human brothers and sisters. I'm simply saying yes to this invitation, and now I pass this invitation to you. And when you feel that you have truly come into this moment and you feel present and happy and excited, you begin to hear and sense the music, the celebration, the light, the joy pouring from the temple, calling to you. Say in your heart to yourself, yes, I'm ready and willing to release and to remember and to let go and to accept and to transcend and to rise and come into harmony. And through that harmony, align with my soul's optimal frequency. And I'm ready to create my new reality. I'm ready to create the next world. I'm ready to accept that I have that power. And I choose now to enter with pure heart, pure mind. And you will feel something shift inside of your heart or your throat, or maybe your hands will feel free, or maybe you'll feel heaviness melting away. Maybe you'll begin to float or soar, but you will know, because today is the day of revelations from your soul. Because today is the day that the light shines for you, that the portal opens for you, and you can receive clear and open guidance from your highest good, connection and understanding. So listen for a moment in silence. Just be, receive, feel, be present, and receive your first revelation. You sense so many opulent, delicious, colorful, tasty. There's a sense of absolute pleasure that's calling you from the temple. You take your invitation that now shines in your heart because you have been integrated. You have embodied this invitation and you are stepping forward into the summer celebration of solstice, eclipses, and the portal and the ring of fire. Now turn around and with all of your light being, shine this light from your heart and send this invitation to your ancestors, across the lineages, to all of your lifetimes, to everyone in this life, to everyone on the planet. Send this invitation out with one thing: pure acceptance. Acceptance is harmony, forgiveness, transcendence, and compassion. It's up to everyone you're offering it to decide. This is the moment that we move away and complete the old way of worrying what others think and having to decide based on tribal group rules. This is a moment where only you can walk through. You will walk through with everyone who's said yes, and you'll walk through as yourself. Send that invitation out like beams of light from your heart. Now you are ready. You're ready to walk up to the temple. You walk past exquisite beings of light, angels, master teachers. There is sage and white sage, sweetgrass and copal, cinnamon, patchouli, sandalwood. Your senses are cleansed, cleared, and brought alive. You are purified. Breathe it in. You walk through arches of flowers, ribbons. You hear joyful music and beautiful voices. You feel your heart resonating in a whole new beat. I am the one. Free to love, free to express, free to choose, free to decide. You dance and skip up the hill and come over and see this light temple now, glowing. Beings of all kinds, forms and shapes and worlds dance together, a rhythm of joy. It calls to you and moves through your cells. It's a cleansing. Oh, yes, there. You feel this as more dancers from all walks, all pure of heart, pure of mind, open your vision and your throat and your heart. Dance. Be purified. You walk forward into the temple through a giant archway, symbols, lights, crystals, gems, flowers, waterfalls, everything fresh and enlightening. You feel and sense peace and bliss. You smile with every cell. You're greeted by a line of golden light beings. They open their arms and their hearts to you and guide you in through a labyrinth. You follow this glowing golden parade. You feel the joyful celebration. All of the past is far away. Golden light is all around you. Peace, but with such joy, is everywhere. There's a sense of movement and flow, a pulse from your soul. Your heart is dancing, your throat is open and flowing. You feel light weaving through, opening all of those places where you've held back full expression, where you've held back your higher truth, where you've held back connecting to higher wisdom, where you have not fully expressed all of your creativity. A flower of light spinning opens your throat center. Your chakra spins and expands and begins to open. The energy from your heart pours into your throat and it opens wider as you feel and see strands of light coming from the infinite field down into your throat, coming from the infinite field down into your hands, coming from the infinite field down into your crown, dancing, opening your crown of light, spinning, creating a vortex directly into your pineal, your inner eye, your all-seeing command center, your pituitary, pineal, hypothalamus, all of your inner eye, and Wajet. Welcome, welcome, welcome home. Are you ready to see? Say yes. New templates of light languages now open. And feel your crown, those coronets of light brighter than ever, it taking shape like a crown, gems, crystals, lights, gold, silver, flames, all form of elements. What is your crown? Feel your forehead pulsing, your inner eye awakening as your crown brings in those streams of light. You've now reached the center of the temple. You sit in a beautiful place. Your guide takes you and settles you there. You nestle down in your own little nest, comfortable, beautiful, exactly the way you love it. It reminds you of many things, but you just taste, drink, and digest this elixir of life. Allow the energy to come in now. Come into your cells. Reweave and open your DNA. Open all of your energy centers, your subtle bodies, your entire light body. Like a wave of healing salve, moving, soothing, healing, expanding, strengthening, growing. You sit in your little nest and it's almost like a cocoon. You feel a mesh of light around you. It forms the flower of life and it begins to mist down onto you. A rainbow light of harmony, creation, infinite flow, infinite possibilities. You relax and feel this rainbow mist begin to saturate your mind and seep into all the places. Say yes in your heart. I'm ready and willing to soften, dissolve, and easily release all patterns in my mind that no longer serve me. And it seeps deep into your emotional body. And you say, I give permission for this to free, cleanse, clear, release, reveal all those old ways, the old paradigm, the old timeline, the old me, the old pathways in my brain, the old beliefs in all parts of me, the old meanings, the old emotions. I know I can't take them with me, so I just let them go in this soft, loving, gentle, harmonious light. And it infuses into your body, your skin, your scalp, your brain, your throat, down your hair, through your ears and your sinuses, through your lungs, your heart, your muscles and your bones, through your blood, through every part of your being. This full color spectrum cleanses and reminds all of you of harmony, transcending. You feel lighter and lighter, so you say in your heart, thank you. I'm open and receptive now to receive a clear and open connection to my highest good, to my guidance, to my purpose, and to who I am meant to be in this moment. There is no fear here. All the shame, guilt, victimhood, lack, blame, and anger, all the confusion, uncertainty, all the grief and pain, all the loss and disappointment. It's far, far, far away. And it's slowly moving into a huge hole. And you graciously and gratefully relax deeper into this moment. Your little revelation pod is now bringing the most beautiful light, an emerald green, sparkling like liquid emeralds from Gaia. And now you see an exquisite, luminous violet, like liquid amethyst from Gaia. And it's now pouring through your mind and your emotions and your body and your DNA in those places and spaces where you cleansed, cleared, and released the heaviness. You say in your heart, I'm open and willing to accept, receive, expand, embody emit and become these beautiful energies, states, moods, emotions, inspiration, trust, flow, intention, courage, willingness. Yes, I can. I will. I accept and feel this liquid light and the luminous violet green ray number 8. Renew, heal, rejuvenate, empower, heal, and strengthen. Relax and let it move through you. And with it, new communication, new lines, new awareness, new memories, new skills are awakening within you. I know how to communicate with angels. I know what that means when I feel this in my heart. I'm ready and willing to open my senses, align with my soul purpose, and receive and communicate with clarity, protection, love, aligned with the light through my heart, always with my highest good, always aligned with what's optimal for me. I now embody this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Relax quietly and gently. Watch as your body, your mind, who you think you are, your clarity, your access opens, expands, and enlightens. You sense the portal. You can feel it now. You are rising higher and higher. You see and feel how easy it is to stay looking up, rising up, letting go. It becomes effortless. Enjoy a moment. Continue to expand, drink, receive, and grow your light. And in your heart, agree that I activate my light body at optimal speed for me at this time. I allow myself to rise to my soul signature frequency and align with my light antenna and receive my truth, my powers, my guidance, my skills, my mission, my purpose, my joy. Release. Become empowered. Give yourself permission. Rise higher. Trust. I am enough. I am strong and supported. Feel that optimal, intentional, inspiring wave move through you. Higher you move, transcending into meaning, understanding. Open to understanding that is beyond all understanding. Open to wisdom that is beyond all wisdom. Open to pure love. Feel reverence for yourself, for your magnificence, for your mission, for your beauty, for your courage, for your strength. Your heart expands beyond anything you've ever experienced. And you feel a wave of wisdom, soul wisdom, higher truth pouring through you. You expand easily. You feel now your mind feels completely empty, zero, peaceful, loving energies come from you and to you. You begin to feel one. An abundance of energy and clarity flows through you. Your senses awaken to receive your revelation, your aha, your new clarity, your new direction. Joy, hummingbirds. You feel and sense the high frequency and consistent joy as waves of happiness, strong and powerful energy move to you and through you. Stay in this flow. Maintain this flow. Feel this flow. And now let the flow be one with you. Move into you and through you. And receive, receive, receive. All right, so we are going to walk into the portal. If you couldn't hear me before, feel yourself now rising into who you want to be, who you want to walk through this portal as. Moving into joy and up into that state of revelation. Revelation. Feel understanding and harmony lifting you. Feel your wisdom and understanding at a whole new level of understanding beyond any understanding before. Awake and open. Allow that to raise you into connection with your own wisdom and reverence. Reverence moving over you, into you. Your emotions allowing pure love. Your body absorbing and digesting pure love. That love opens new pathways, new windows. You feel yourself expanding past love through into full clarity, oneness. The joy and happiness that's just the perfect flavor for you. Feels like nourishment long forgotten as it moves easily and freely into you, abundantly transfiguring. The revelations of who am I? What is something bigger I'm meant to do? What is? The purpose of my soul in this moment. And now peace begins to come over you. Illumination begins to dawn. And the portal is opening in the temple of light. You're ready to walk through the portal, the first of 3 passages at this time. Take 33 seconds as I count down to anchor, solidify your state. All of your thoughts, your emotions, your physical body, your being. Embody as completely as you can the highest states. And on 1, we will walk through the portal. It's getting brighter now. You feel serenity around you, a stillness within. 33, 32, rise up higher and higher, understanding and wisdom. 29, reverence and pure love. 27, meaning, wisdom, revelation. 24, 23, 22, joy, happiness. 20, 19, 1, abundance. 17, illumination, peace. 15, bliss. 13, 12, 11, 10, I am that I am. 8, 7, 6, Ea, Escher, Ea. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it all go and just be in the portal. You walk through alone and yet together. Enjoy for a moment. Relax in the portal. The portal will be open for 3 days. The other side of the portal won't open till then. This is your first visit. Explore, enjoy, receive your revelation. Now, begin to feel yourself coming into this moment and staying in the portal. And as you slowly feel your awareness coming into this moment, allow yourself to sense the difference, to maintain those senses that are opening. to anchor in these new energies you've infused with, and to agree with yourself that this is the time that I will walk through this portal at the highest frequency that's possible for me at this time. I am the optimal person in the optimal moment at the optimal time. There is nowhere and no one else that is better for me to be than who I am right here and right now. And anchor in by putting your hand on your heart. And feel and sense you're in this eclipse, this portal, this ring of fire. You are in this rebirth. You are in this moment where you get to co-create the new world, the new timeline, the new earth. The earth with free will, free thoughts, free expression, free joy and alignment with your mission. Come back in and accept. Say, I accept, I am, I align, and I stay connected to this pathway. I listen to my heart and my soul. I anchor in these clear communications, these open pathways, and my key to walk through this portal. I will return to this temple. I will walk through again and again. And relax, take a moment. I'm going to take a moment and then I'll share some things and I'll start to do revelation, soul revelation readings. It's what my guidance told me. So I have a few people and I have whoever else puts their name in the chat window. But right now, take a moment to integrate this, take some notes, share if you would like in the chat. Thank you very much. awesome celebration. The image, the visions that I got for this is that you revisit this temple at least 3 times over the next few days. So, Sunday, of course, is Father's Day, interestingly. It's the eclipse, and Monday, there's more things. So, through Monday, and maybe even further, you're going to feel these solstice energies and this portal. I'm going to share a little bit more right now so you can help to really anchor and understand that this is one of those moments that won't come again. And it's not meant to be a scary thing. It's meant to mean, wow, whatever else I had on my agenda, this needs to be a part of it. And there's so many other celebrations. I think Addie, one of my beautiful clients, is on here, Addie Kanda. She's doing a celebration today. Deva Pramal and Miten are part of a global celebration tonight. You can see this is Stonehenge. The reason I picked this image is because it's the solstice sunrise, and they are going to live stream it. So it's on all British Heritage sites and Facebook pages starting tonight, all night until the sunrise. And I'm sure there's many, many other ways to celebrate. So we need to celebrate. We need to literally see this as a party. And remember, this isn't the end of the changes, all right? This is one of the portals on the journey through the next year and the next several years into the golden age, into our new earth, into our new kind, peaceful, creative, spiritual, respectful, beautiful, wonderful, and amazing. Happy solstice. I'm so happy we're celebrating. This was the sunset last night, and it was beyond epic. I posted some more pictures, and we'll probably post some more on Facebook to celebrate. I'm going to share a few of those with you. I will share again tonight, but these are really amazing. I see them as paintings. Now, here's another unusual thing that happened last night. I turned around. So that's my house, the white one, over there. And I turned around from the beach, and I started walking back towards the house, and I saw this. Now the sun was setting behind me, so the clouds over there were reflecting the sun. But what is this thing? And I thought, oh, it's a rainbow. So I took a few pictures, and then I turned back around, and the sunset kept getting better and better and better, like this. And so I stayed a while longer. I took some more pictures of the sunset, and then I turned around again, and this was still there, and it was still prominent. So I don't know what it is. I don't know. I have this happen to me a lot. Spiritual beings show up and in different realms, and of course, we were entering the solstice energies going on right now, and all kinds of things. So, if you have any ideas that you want to share, put it in the chat window or stick it on Facebook for me or something. I'd love to share this. I'll let you know what comes up tonight, and I really do feel like a new world has dawned. I know for me, I've had massive breakdowns in the last year. Talk about just everything just being, broken down and ripped down for you. And yet I know, thank you, that it's all for the good, even though it's not fun. And so I want you to take what we just did really to heart, that all the pain, all the breakdowns, I know that some incredibly horrific and painful and tragic things have happened, and there's things happening on the planet right now that are scary. But guess what? Who you're being, the vibration you're holding, the state that you stay at is going to have the most impact on this transition. Does it mean we won't have more breakdowns, more riots, more things happen? No, we will. The earth is changing. She's shifting. She's erupting. Our bodies erupt. Our minds erupt. Our society erupts. That's what's supposed to happen right now. It's been predicted for eons. So, but we have never been, and no one has ever been consciously sort of aware that we're walking through this time. So that's the gift that you have. So I invite you to download this or go tag it on YouTube. It'll be an hour or two after the readings are over that I'll have it up. It'll come out in the email replay. We'll stick it on Facebook for you. Make sure you can get to it. Repeat it at least tomorrow and Monday once, and if possible, more, and or lay down after you've done it once or twice and just drift into that temple. Spend more time in there, be more with guides, see more of yourself, receive more revelations, walk through the portal. Practice makes perfect. The more you get used to this portal, it's like going into an in-between space. It's a tunnel that's opened for us to move into the next world, to move into it. But the other side of the portal doesn't open until the end of this 3 days. And so what happens then? Where you are is where what door will open for you, essentially. Your frequency, your energy, your thoughts. So guess what? You have today and tomorrow and Monday to find peace, to look into your grief and let it be, to forgive yourself and others and accept and rise into harmony with who you are, to bring compassion into your thoughts about yourself, into your words towards others, into your ideas of whether you're a failure or good enough. And I know that you're here because you know you're meant for something bigger. I know you're here because your heart's been calling, or you've been working towards it, or you've just woken up, or you know you need to get better at receiving guidance from your higher self, or you need to find out what a light worker or a star seed is, or you feel like there's a whole new purpose or a shape shifting or metamorphosis happening for you. You know it, and there's still something in the way. This is the most perfect and epic time to do this. And then after Monday, after the eclipse, we have a third eclipse on July 4th. And we'll do a live event then, because the triune of those 3 eclipses is a greater gateway. And eclipse means you're walking in the dark, okay? So you're walking through your darkness, through your shadows, through your fears, through your doubts, through the heaviness that you still carry. That's what's happening for about a month, from June 5th until July 4th. And so from this moment until July 4th, do your best to connect to your soul. Give in to your heart's desires. Let yourself be happy. Have pleasure. Do it your way. Give yourself more time. Create freely. Express yourself. And as long as it harms no one else, do what you desire, not an ego desire. If it's, I'm going to do this and then people will like me, or people will like my Facebook page, or people will hire me, or my dad will forgive me, or someone will say they're sorry, or everyone will see how great I am. This isn't for anyone else. You're leaving the paradigm of I have to please them and I have to do it for them and I have to be this for that person. You're leaving that paradigm. So see it, encounter it, play with it, taste it, accept it, invite it to dinner tonight. And find all the patterns, find all the fears, find the energy attachments, the karmic knots, the agreements, the obligations from this life and all others, from this soul's purpose and all others, from your ancestors, from the place you're living on the planet. You're at the place you are right now because your key codes and your energy are perfect, and that place has information for you and you have information for that place. I live here right now because I was called here and I listened, and over many years and steps and really weird shit happening, I ended up here. And I'm not the richest, healthiest, perfect, most perfect person I've ever been. That's not why I'm actually able to live my bliss life. I'm this because I went through the breakdown and I gave in and I surrendered and I felt the fear and I walked through it, and I keep doing it. And it's worth it. So walk through, invite your fears to come up, have a little fear party. Invite it over, because we stuff, suppress, attach, lock in a dungeon, shackle, throw away the key, gag, repress, burn at the stake, you name it. We have done it to ourselves in areas that say, speak up, be a light body worker, be a healer, be a woo woo person, be a psychic. You've got abilities. You had to shut them down when you were a kid. They're blossoming again. They're calling, they're knocking. They're never going to shut up. But do you want to go into the future accepting and embracing and embodying and awakening those gifts? Just give up whatever fears were holding you from saying, okay, I'm a star seed. I don't even know what that means. Or I'm meant to teach angels, or I'm supposed to talk to crystals, or, I wake up every day and I have lucid dreams and I feel like I have guidance for people, or whatever. It might be new to you. It might not be new to you. You're going to awaken to a new level of whoever you are, wherever you're coming from, whether you like it or not. It could be a struggle. You're going to go through the ups and downs and breakdowns in the world regardless. But what about the inner world? What about your world? What about the new world that's dawning that you are literally creating? What are you going to be? How are you going to be? Are you going to be petty? Are you going to be full of fear? Are you going to watch the news all weekend? I'm inviting you to not turn on a single piece of news all for 3 days. Don't freak out. You'll live. I haven't done it for, I don't even know what it is now, 35 years maybe, at least. I don't need it. Tune in. You will know what you need to know. Go to the solstice celebrations. Create your own. Take a bath. Cleanse with salt. Scrub yourself. Take scents and awaken your senses. Smell, taste, light incense. Taste delicious things that are good for you. Okay, feed your body and your mind. And take these 3 days to honor yourself. This is about great light and great dark. It's about the alpha and the omega. It's about the ultimate. This is the moment we're walking through together. Now, I'm going to do another call on Monday for people who have recently or have ever bought a soul reading with me, or a soul session or private session. And we'll be sending that information out to anyone who's purchased. But if you would like a soul session, and I can tell you, I've done a bunch of them since last week when I did the podcast on soul readings, which you can go find on YouTube if you want to listen to that. It was a lot of fun. But I'm doing those and then deeper, a journey or an attunement. And they're all on my website at nanakasha.com. And the special right now is that you get the Jaguar Shamanic Journey. This is very important, very healing journey that you can repeat. It has sound healing music that I created myself. It's about an hour, and you can repeat it as often as you want. But Jaguar is your guide for walking through the dark. Jaguar can see in the dark. That means can see through shadows, can see through fears, can see through lifetimes, can see through any manipulation, can help you through this time. So you can go buy Jaguar if you want. You can purchase any one of them on its own for $22. But you can get it free if you do a soul reading, and I'll do my best to get to you in the next 2 weeks or before July 4th, so that you can integrate what comes through for you. Now, what's been coming through in the readings has been all kinds of information about blocks and attachments. I read your energy field. I do light weaving and moving of energy and flushing and cleansing, as well as receiving information or taking you on a journey with your guides, or to see past lives and reconnect to skills. Whatever is optimal for you is what comes through. So you can go to nanakasha.com for that. Or you can go watch the old podcast, but remember to do your own at the very least. Do a card reading, do an oracle reading. If you have someone you trust, be careful people who aren't good at letting go of their opinions and emotions, because I don't really like to do card readings from someone else anymore, because I can see their energy coming through the interpretation. Instead, read the card, look at the image, look at the details in the image. Don't necessarily follow what the book says. What does it resonate to you? Ask for, 3 cards, one for each day of this weekend. And maybe if I remember, we'll pull some cards today or on Monday. And so if you get a soul reading, or if you've had a private session with me, even if you're an older client, if you'd like to come on Monday, we're going to have a special live call called portal passageway, and we're going to get together with a team of light guides and complete walking through this portal as a safe passageway. So we'll send that out to you in an email, and I'll make sure and put it on the Facebook groups. And so now, oh, there it is, nanakasha.com, and a live portal passage experience on Monday. The solstice revelation, when I was channeling what to do, everything comes from spirit. Then I let it sit inside of me. Then synchronicities start to be attracted, information, articles, posts, whatever things come to me on the beach or in my meditations. And then I start to see what it is I'm supposed to do. What is my contribution to this moment? Because there's plenty of celebrations and plenty of things happening right now. Okay, revelation is an aha. It's a realization. It's a sudden realization. It's an exciting realization, right, about yourself. And so that's what supposedly these readings I'm going to do are today. And I want to invite you to do the same thing for yourself. So aligning with revelation, it is the mental state of joy. And joy is a very high frequency. It's a very high state. Your emotional body goes into happiness and your mind goes into revelation. So this is a great state for you to bring through the portal, to bring joy. So you might want to write this weekend about ideas on, oh, well, what else brings me joy? What is my personal joy? What does joy feel like for me? How do I know when I'm in joy? For me, I start moving and doing a happy dance and giggling, and I want to jump up and down, and I feel all bubbly, right? And so you can write these things down, you can affirm them, you can ask for more of them. When something happens that brings joy to you, you get to vibrate in happiness and in revelation. And this is where your revelations will come. They will not come from feeling like a victim. They will not come when you're feeling angry. They will not come when you're having any kind of low frequency, except to go to a higher level, right? You'll have like, oh, hell with this anymore. I don't want this crap anymore. I'm tired of wallowing around in my self-lack and self-pity and pain and blame and all this crap. Let's just get through this. I'm willing and ready. And you march yourself up the scale, right? So this is a moment of revelation. Why? Because we have the solstice. It's just light. It's the longest day of the year. And of course, the next few days and the last few days were the second and third longest days of the year, and so on. And so enjoy the light and go out and make sure that the sun touches your forehead and opens your pineal. What does eclipse mean? Well, it's darkness. It's blocked. It's putting. And darkness can mean that negative fears or negative entities, however you want to perceive it, will come up in the darkness, quote unquote. In some ways, we do have to be careful of old patterns, echoes of fears or agreements or family beliefs. So maybe they were right. Maybe this isn't real. Maybe I have to do that. Maybe I'm wrong for this. And that can drag you back down. The dark, though, is also the womb. It's where the seed and the baby and new life is formed. And in your dark, it can now be broken down into fertilizer to become strength, to become an elixir to help you grow and bloom. So remember to use those feelings, those senses in this 3-day portal. Now, we have what's called the Ring of Fire because it's a solar eclipse and it's very rare and all kinds of other really cool stuff. And that means that it's going to look like, a dark, sphere with bright light coming out around it. The Ring of Fire, I want you to use that visualization, and we're going to use this on Monday. You're walking through those Shiva rings of fire that purify your soul, that purify your mind, that purify your body, that purify you so you can reach a higher state and connect to your soul's purpose and live the life your soul intended. So Ring of Fire is another important thing. And then remember, the new moon is the beginning of new. So this is the planting season. This is the ending of the old cycle on an entirely enormous scale, way beyond a 400-year cycle. Many, many cycles are ending right now, and you are on the light leading edge of it. Thank you. So having a new moon solar eclipse on what's called the global axis indicates an opening of a new timeline, a new world, and a new dimension of being. That is not my wisdom, that is taken from many different astrology sites. And the fact that we're in Cancer and all these other things, we're on something that's called the global axis. Well, we know this is a global moment. This isn't just a personal transformation. This is a portal for the entire earth to walk through. And so we've got the solstice, we've got the new moon solar eclipse, and we're on the global axis. It's obvious. It's being written for us. This is the opening of a new timeline, a new world, and a new dimension of being. And that is why we did the celebration we did today, to shed the old, do it 3 times, move into the new world at the highest, purest frequency you can, because now is the time to rise to the portal. This portal represents the field of infinite possibilities and your opportunity to shed the pain, the past, parents, programs, patterns, obligations, heaviness, karmic agreements, attachments of all kinds that no longer serve you. So you can rise up in states of consciousness and birth into the new timeline of your choice. I'm going to say that again. You want to do all these things here. Use these 3 days. Use the cleansing and clearing that I took you through. It's very powerful light body work. We were working with you. The Light Body Council was working with you. Your own guides and higher self and higher I am presence and your body elemental were all working with you. And every time you repeat this process, it's going to take it deeper. Why not cleanse and purify and prepare many, many times before you go through something this important? This is way more important than not eating for 9 days certain foods before ayahuasca. Okay. And if you're willing to do that, then put yourself on a dieta of sorts, dieta of no negativity, of no self-judgment, because all these things that no longer serve you, if you bring them with, they're going to dial you into a different frequency, and it's not going to be as high and as light as you want and you're ready to do. If you're here, you're ready to go to a very high state. So you can rise up to a state of consciousness and birth into the new timeline of your choice. You are the one who will decide. Again, that's why I wanted to do this process for you, and I'm going to do a few readings, because I want you to have as much clarity as possible about, oh, look, there's the fear. Oh, there's the guilt. Oh, there's this part of me that doesn't think I'm good enough. Of course, I won't get to go through the portal. Who am I to think that I'm good enough for that? And blah, 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 blah. I have those poor girl voices inside me too. Don't worry about it, okay? Now is the time to master your emotions. Let go and create yourself anew. If I wasn't having a voice in my head telling me you can't do it, or you should just give up, or I'm afraid to be disappointed, or whatever is the story that is holding you back, it is the time to master your emotions, let go, and create yourself anew. So who would I be? What would I think? Who are you being, thinking, and focusing on, giving attention to? Will manifest into your portal. We walk through together and alone. Do you want to fall into the hole or rise to a portal that aligns with your highest self and your soul's plan? So again, I want to invite you, joy. Bring joy into your life over the next 3 days. I mean, why not forever? But just give a commitment for 3 days. You know, if your depressed, poor girl voice in your head is pretty strong and trying to say, it'll never last, it's no good, you can't do it, you'll suck, you'll do it wrong, or whatever's going on. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take a vacation from you. You go over there outside and play, and I'm going to go over here and play in this temple, because those energies can't come into the temple. So each time you go back into that temple of light is specific for this portal, and it's going to clear you, cleanse you, purify you. It's encoded with the energies of today and the energies that happened when we were in it. Okay? So you are the light leaders who are opening the passageway. And as you open more to your soul and subtle realms, align with your soul purpose, and you access more light. So connect in as purely as you can. We're actively assisting the completion of this and the next highest timeline. You don't have to come and repeat this temple celebration to work. If you come, you will be purified, you will be lifted up, you will be supported, you will be loved, you will be helped, you will be rewoven, you will be guided. And by doing that, You will help complete this old timeline, and you will help raise the frequency for everyone to the next highest timeline. So don't come in with that old world way of being a healer or a helper or a light worker with the big, nice heart that's really doing everything out of overwork and obligation and resentment. That's the old paradigm. You can't go into the new paradigm and be like, I'm the nicest person in the world. Why don't people appreciate me? I give everything away. That's ridiculous. And I'm only saying it like that because I've been there, okay? And I did that. And it doesn't serve anyone. It doesn't serve anyone. It's time for you to accept. We are the creators. So what will you create? Celebrate and bring joy, okay? So last thing I want to share, and I keep saying, are you going to fall into the hole or go through the portal? And I'm not trying to be scary, but I really do think that this is very, very accurate. And I got this through the beautiful Addie Kanda posted this. And so I'm going to just say that this is from White Eagle, Hopi Indigenous. And Indigenous wisdom is often so grounded and so beautiful. So let's read this together. This moment humanity is going through can now be seen as a portal and as a hole. The decision to fall into the hole or go through the portal is up to you. If you repent the problem and consume the news 24 hours a day with little energy, nervous all the time, with pessimism, you fall into the hole. But if you take this opportunity to look at yourself, rethink life and death, take care of yourself and others, you will cross the portal. Take care of your homes, take care of your body. Connect with your spiritual house. When you are taking care of yourselves, you are taking care of everything else. Do not lose the spiritual dimension of this crisis. Have the eagle aspect from above and see the whole, see more broadly. There is a social demand in this crisis, but there is also a spiritual demand. The two go hand in hand. Without the social dimension, we fall into fanaticism. But without the spiritual dimension, we fall into pessimism and lack of meaning. You were prepared to go through this crisis. I'm going to repeat that. I want you to hear this all the way into the deepest parts of the poor girl, the poor mind. You were prepared to go through this crisis. Take your toolbox and use all the tools available to you. Learn about resistance of the indigenous and African peoples. We have always been and continue to be exterminated. But we still haven't stopped singing and dancing and lighting a fire and having fun. Don't feel guilty about being happy during this difficult time. Don't feel guilty being happy, being joyful, having revelations, knowing what you're meant to do during this difficult time, even if your family or other people think you're inappropriate. You do not help at all being sad and without energy. You help if good things emanate from the universe now. It is through joy that one resists. Yes. Also, when the storm passes, each of you will be very important in the reconstruction of the new world. You need to be well and strong, and for that, there is no other way than to maintain a beautiful, happy, and bright vibration or state of consciousness. This has nothing to do with alienation. This is a resistance strategy. In shamanism, there is a rite of passage called the quest for vision. You spend a few days alone in the forest without water, without food, without protection. And when you cross this portal, you get a new vision of the world because you have faced your fears and your difficulties. This is what is asked of you. Allow yourself to take advantage of this time to perform your vision-seeking rituals. What world do you want to build for you? For now, this is what you can do. Serenity in the storm. Calm down. Pray, connect, raise your vibration, meditate every day. Establish a routine to meet the sacred every day. Good things emanate. What you emanate now is the most important thing. What you emanate now is the most important thing. And sing, dance, resist through art and joy and faith and love. Powerful. So I was not surprised to see so many polarities or connections between what we just experienced and this. And yes, I had read it, but I didn't design that. That journey came through, channeled in the moment. But joy, joy is the state where revelation is what the mind goes into. You have revelations, mental revelations, because your emotional body's in happiness and you're in the state of joy. So going there is actually doing everyone a favor. If you have negative people in your life that say, oh, who are you to think you can be happy right now? Who are you to think this is great? How dare you be happy or think this is a good thing that this is happening right now? Let them be. Let them have their negativity. Let them choose the hole or the portal. You can't choose for them anyway. So staying negative, staying worried about other people, coming back down to their level, losing your vibrational high state, isn't going to serve anyone. You can't carry them through. This is the time, like with a child or a bird, to let it fly on its own. And by sending that invitation to everyone, you have done your job. You opened the portal, and now you've opened the portal and started your journey into it. It's a very powerful moment. Dance, sing, create joyfully, eat joyfully. Go on a vision quest. If you can, don't be around anyone or very few people this whole weekend. Why not? How beautiful, how fun, right? So this was me this morning. I didn't know that Chris took this. I went for a swim this morning. He took it from the Palapa where he sits in the morning. And I was out purifying, cleansing, connecting to Gaia, connecting to the sun, talking to the solstice, connecting heart to the infinite field, preparing for this journey. And releasing. I'm very big into cleansing right now. I don't want to carry any of my negativity and crap with me. So there you go. I hope that you can breathe in and enjoy the vibrations from this exquisite ocean and the pure and cleansing properties of it. The Atlantis that's in the same oceans somewhere, sharing the history, the ancient Maya. This is where the meteor landed that killed the dinosaurs. So there's some true cosmic energies here. And digital photography captures the vibration of the image. So you can really tune into that. All right, good. So I'm so happy to be able to share this moment with you and to be able to have um, a connection. It's so much more joyful to walk through this. I know I'm essentially doing my own work. No one else can do it for me. And yet I love having you all here. So let's take a peek at, I know I won't get to everybody, but I'm feeling an interesting thing that may come through. So I think that what might be happening is some of these messages will come through and they'll be for many of you. And so make sure you stay or you listen. Holly said, I felt my soul show me that I'm here to be the open channel of I am that I am to all love, peace, joy, all of it. Yes, exactly. Perfect. I love it. I love it. All right. Nancy says, what perfect timing. It's my birthday tomorrow. Wow. My gosh, you've got a birthday in the middle of this. Holy moly, girl. You are going to soar. I'd love to hear if there are any special messages at this time. Total rebirth time here. No kidding. Wow. PK said, wow, was amazing to do that with others. So joyful to be in communion. I know it's so much fun. And the energies are all here. This was awesome. Pamela Thomas says, my body experienced something it has never experienced before. Thank you. So well needed for my breakthrough again. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, yeah, let me see. I can do, and then I've got, okay, Addie, that's fine. And looks like a dragonfly. Oh, the thing in the sky. Yeah, It looks like a special being appearing for you. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Yes, I don't know, but it stayed there a while. And when rainbows appear in clouds like that, it often doesn't stay very long, right? So, uh, someone's in Hannah's in Guatemala. Oh, wonderful! Ta-da! Okay, fantastic. Oh, what a beautiful day. I love doing this with you all. These things, it's become sort of a little ritual. I did so many interviews after a year of being very quiet and staying home with my honey bunny who's recovering from a very severe seizure. And I started to connect with all these amazing healers, and magic really happened and flow opened up. And then at the end we got requests to do some live things, so we did that. And now it's become back in my flow, so I'm excited that I'm here with you. All right, so I'm just going into state here. I probably won't see any chats for a while. We're gonna go ahead and have some more sage here. Beautiful white sage always comes to me in a very sacred way. All right. So you can feel this. This is for all of us. We're all one. Laket shalakin. And you can receive this cleansing. So, all of you who desire a reading and a revelation at this time, relax now into your bodies. Close your eyes if you can, or just become softly gazing at something very pleasant, very beautiful, very peaceful. And feel and receive this sacred plant, this white sage, all of the Mitakuwasi, our ancestors and elders who've used this, all the intentions, and feel the strength connecting us like a web through time and space, through the past 400 years, through this galaxy, through this universe, through the multiverses, through the great central sun, and all the way to the infinite field, into the void, into source. Feel yourself and declare, I am ready and willing and open and receptive to receive a revelation. I'm ready and willing to allow it to come from anywhere. It may come through Akasha. It may be said that it's for me. It may not. It may still come through Akasha. It may come directly to me. It may come in a vision, in a sensation, in a reverie, in a daydream, in a sense, like a smell or a taste or a thought or an inspiration or an idea. It may come as a wave of energy, as falling petals, as new clarity. I'm ready and willing to receive. I am an excellent receiver. I give myself permission to receive. I am safe inside the Light Body Healing, Infinity Healing Chamber. I am safe inside the Temple of Light. I am safe inside the portal between the worlds and at infinity. I am a clear and open channel for that which is optimal for me to receive, that which is optimal to be revealed for me. So relax, and as a group, we relax. We open the flow. It amplifies the flow and the clarity for everyone here. Clarity. Oh. protection. The Sri Yantra salt, Adagade Name, jasper of the crystal kingdom, the master teacher level, the angelic realms, the power of the Sri Yantra as a portal, a fractal, a web, and a container of all wisdom. I allow all of you to open. I am safe. I am connected to my highest truth and to that which is optimal for me at this time. Feel Isis moving across your forehead, the wings wrapping your head, the clarity opening, like new worlds, like entire ceilings parting and new worlds appearing. Be in a state of receptivity, gratitude, acceptance, revelation. Just stay in your receptive mode. Receive anything and everything that comes through, knowing that what is here for you will come forward, will stick. Everything else will move through you. You are a fallen soldier. You are a fallen light leader. You fell long, long ago. And long, long ago, you knew that one day the right moment would come that would bring you back, awake you out of your slumber, your coma, your fear. One day, the right energy would come and kiss your lips and awaken you. Noelle, PK, Julie, Tristan, 9 others of you. Embrace this part of you that fell long ago and stayed petrified, frozen, as if locked in a moment of time, and feel the kiss of this moment. Allow it to awaken you to see true love, peace, happiness. Awaken you back to your true self. Three, two, one, kiss. There's a group dawning happening as well right now. Everyone feel something lifting off of your crown. Disassociate with who you thought you were, what you thought was important. The structure is heavy and has become a burden. Polly, it's time for you to rise above all that you carry. It's not yours to carry anymore. Your burdens have been transformed. You've released and let go. Yet you're still walking as if you're carrying all those burdens. Free yourself. Let the ghost go. And all of those others who were tied to all you were carrying will be freed too. Do it now. You can see. You can see the beginning, the knowing, the corn, each kernel, the beginning of life, the seeds of potential. You can see it now, open to see it in a whole new way. Holly, Addie, Debbie, Glenn. You can see, you can perceive, you have been on the awakened path so long. The special invitation is to take your gift to a new level, to go back to the origin, back to the corn, back to the earth, back to the seed, back to the thought, back to the soul inspiration. Here you will remember, and you will pick up something that you've lost, something you've forgotten, something that's ready for you, a new skill. Everyone, take your energy into the roots of your soul's essence. See those roots very, very fine. And choose to plant them right now. What is the soil? Rio, Francine, Jill. You've planted something, you buried something. It's time to dig it up. It's time to open it. Do it now. Anyone else who resonates with that, go inside now and ask for guidance to show you what you've buried, that you are ready to dig up, to open, to remember, to integrate. Pamela Swanson, your inner child wants to dance, wants to sing, wants to move into this joy. She feels separate. She feels there's still something keeping you from fully remembering her and allowing her to dance and to express. There's nothing to fear anymore. All the old agreements to stay quiet or small, to be careful or cautious, to not be too loud or too anything, They're all gone. Stand up, wake up, look around. You're free, and the door to the cage is open, and you didn't know it. Choose. Feel how easy it is. PK. You have so many skills, you have so many crowns, you have so many things, and you've been juggling them. Now it's time to catch them, to hold them, to look at them, to feel the bounty and abundance that is you, to embrace it, to receive it, to drink it, to digest it. This ability to fully digest all these amazing gifts, once fully integrated and digested in your solar plexus, you will shine a whole new pathway, a whole new light. You will see from a higher vantage point, and you will be able to watch the past simply fade away. Addie, picture perfect, softly gazing, embodying the sunset, looking up with soft joy, wonder, peaceful, still present. There's a new head. I can't think of a better way to say it than that. This you, just exquisite, enormous beauty, gazing, seeing between the worlds, floating above it all. This is a new head, a new template. It's going to come from being up here and out there and in it sometimes. And this portal is going to come down around you at your house. Be inside of it, explore it as if it's a temple, as it's an old house from when you were a kid. Explore all parts of it. It's fully available to you now through the next 3 days. Gather those things that are here for you. And as it rises again on Tuesday, it will be like a visit that you went to on your travels. And you went back and gathered so many things, so many skills, so many wisdoms, so many visions behind visions behind visions. It's a beautiful, serene, and peaceful place. Enter it and enjoy, celebrate, gather Remember, admire, taste, savor. Mhm. Glenn, you've been the belt buckle that holds things together. And you've been trying to keep that on and strap that down and be strong to hold so many things up. There's no more need. You don't need to be strong. You don't need to hold anything together. Yourself, others, the world. Let it fall apart. Let it drop. Shed the old. Unbuckle, detach, unhook. There's many opportunities in this portal for you to find more buckles, to find them, to release them. And the more you release and the more you let go of what you think you need to be, should have been, or even want to be, the less of these attachments, they'll begin to unhook themselves. So when you walk through the portal on Monday night, out the other side, you will have so much freedom, so many more possibilities, so much more space, so much more room, so much more energy, so much more clarity to be present. Be you. Don't be something. No force, no stress, no holding on, no strapping down. Flow and float. Linda with a Y, Linda. Linda. Linda, Linda, Linda. There's so many wings, so many wings. Are you an angel? Are you? No, you're an angel. You're a messenger. You are a messenger. You're a messenger. You know you're a messenger, but you have no idea what your real message is. That is what is happening now. Your real message may surprise you, but this message is one that will help you soar. It's one you will realize in your heart, that will be born in your belly, that will spread through your sacrum and ground you into the next world in a way that you could never have imagined. Resources, prosperity, abundance flows very easily, but only through this new connection. Allow it. Be the messenger. Don't worry about offending anyone. Don't worry about what it means. Be a messenger by being a clear and open channel. The messages will then reveal what's next for you, and will then reveal what's next from there, and will then reveal what's next from there. These messages are being connected in a way to you now that when you exit this portal, stay at the highest frequency, and that frequency will be the flow that these messages come through to you. These messages are very voice oriented for you, and they're also oriented in your wings, in your sense of freedom, in the need to be expanded, to have unrestricted energies, the possibility for limitlessness. Make sure this is the energy that you are tuning into. The flower of life pattern needs to be all around you. Look at it, see it, wear it. Flower of life, bringing infinite energies, flowing infinitely into form and out of form. These messages come through that ability to feel expanded, soaring above it all, floating freely in the flow. Protect with the flower of life, put it around you, put it around people you work with or deal with or talk to or interact with. And the last thing is you need to protect your throat. Sometimes messages for others are meant to come through you. Most of the time, they're not, unless there's a special connection of agreement that you're the channel for a message. Focus on your messages. Clear the first 3 messages that come. They will be coming from the fear, from the ego, from the past. The first 3 messages may contain some bits of truth. They may contain little clues, but they're cloudy, they're muddy. Cleanse them, meditate with them, let them go, know that you've received what you needed from them, and then go in and look at the 4th message. The 4th message is the key for you. This is true over and over. 3 will create the clear space, tune you in slowly to the message, and 4th energy that may come through will be the aha, the clarity, the revelation, the guidance, the direction. This is an important rhythm for you. Beautiful. Debbie and somebody. Debbie? Debbie and Rio. Debbie and Rio. Rio's a person. Rio. Okay, I don't know if Rio's here today, but she was on another one. Debbie and Rio. This is a message specifically for you, although it has things for others as well. Debbie and Rio. This is a watershed moment. Emotionally shedding water weight, shedding the weight of being bogged down with emotion, shedding old tears, old grief, old pain, shedding the trail of tears, shedding, raining, purifying. Purify in the shower, in a bath, in a pool, in a lake, in the ocean, spritz water on your face, whatever way that you can tune into that. When you go to the bathroom, feel it leaving you and affirm, with this water I shed and release all toxins. I shed the toxic emotions and attachments. I free myself and become more light. The key to your passage is to feel the emotions that are the heaviest, to sit with them and to move through them or feel them move through you. Accept them so that you can be free. They're very heavy and they've been there a long time. And this is true for almost everybody. There's going to be something that jumps up to prevent you from your meditations or from focusing on that you are the light, that you are the optimal energy at this moment, that you are walking through the portal. And you are. Emotions are not truth. Emotions are power that are infused with meaning, and the meaning is up to you. This is a message for everyone. Your power lies in your choice to what you think and see, to what you spend your time on, to how you see yourself. To look for a joyful solution that aligns with peace and harmony, to know that there's more than enough for you, for everyone. Be here now. Julie, Ling. This is a very important portal for everyone, and for you, a very key moment. Those heavy patterns you've worked on for so long, you've released so much, but still hold you back. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is where you have chosen to not bring any of them. Light weave your tower and your antenna. Karma weave your heart. Remove any heaviness moment to moment through the 3 days. Take light to your forehead and see the butterfly on your forehead continuously. A bright blue one. Invite it to stay. Everyone look from your inner eye out your forehead, right here through just above your eyebrows. Close your eyes and look up. Look through your higher self. Look through your inner eye. Look through the all-seeing eye. Something, some symbol, some animal. For some of you, it's a corn, an ear of corn, very connected to corn maiden and the indigenous tribes, the Maya, who believe that we come from corn. That is the seed of life from Gaia. All the meanings of that. Many of you have that here. Julie has a butterfly. Look and see. There is a symbol of some kind that's being gifted to each of us. May not be what you expect. Someone has a flame, like a bright orange torch kind of flame. And I have a lizard. I see some of you have, Addie, I see some kind of a very scrolling kind of symbol or shape, very European, but it moving through at an angle. Very interesting, and it's almost fractal-like in that it's going into many places. Someone has a key here. There are doorways. Many people are having doorways. A fox. Someone has a fox guide. Tristan. Rabbit and a fox. Those are important totems for you right now, the energies around them. And rabbit does not mean fear, actually. It means abundance, kindness. So just relax and feel if there's any more things that want to be revealed right now, ahas, memories, seeing how stuck you were, seeing a new vision for a future, any and all other revelations that are optimal at this time. For me, state that in your heart. I'm ready and willing and open and receptive to receive easily and graciously any and all other revelations through any of my senses, and antennas that are optimal for me to receive at this time. Glenn, there's a dog, a very important totem for you, which is about loyalty. And there's a strong message to you there about that. Your loyalty has been very profound, but it needs to be expanded into a different perception of what that means. Several of you have very colorful birds with incredible plumage, very strong connection to the higher realms, to harmony, to the full color spectrum, and to spirit realm. Is there anything else here? Pamela Thomas. Pamela Thomas. Oh, and there's a heaviness in your heart. It's a heaviness of I want to go on the trip, I want to go on the journey, but I'm afraid I can't. I feel like I need to stay. Do I need to stay? Is there somebody you're staying back for? You're being told that you can't change the outcome for other people unless you release your inner obligations to be responsible for others. Lighten your heart and move to a higher frequency. Then all the love in your heart that you want to give to the people in your life will be able to flow. But right now there's no flow. It's stuck because you're stuck between two worlds. Do I stay here? Do I do this? If I move out, if I expand, if I become, will I leave them behind? Will they feel abandoned? Will they not like it? This is a very strong and important moment for you, honey. And you have lots of support to do it. And you can do it. Feel your light. All right, everyone, we're being guided to feel the light. Focus inside. Feel the light within you. Invite your solar plexus to connect with your 12th chakra, your own personal great sun. And now connect that to the great central sun. And now connect that to source, to the light, to all that is, the alpha, the omega. Feel this stream coming directly into your solar plexus. And declare, I am the light, I am the light. I leave my darkness behind. I am the light, I am the light. I digest the darkness that nourishes me and become strong. Remember my skills. Accept my wisdom. I am the light, I am the light. I move forward and up. Illuminate my path. Trust. Look up, look up. You see Thoth, the great Egyptian god of science, magic, wisdom, writing, light body structure. He's bringing you all the wisdom, the universal laws of Hermes, the emerald tablets, the keywords, the passwords to walk through this portal in this moment. He is handing you the keys. It only takes you releasing all the attachments, becoming light, and seeing your path. We give great thanks to this moment, to the Light Body Council, to Thoth, to the guides, to Gaia, to Merlin, to Kukulkan, showing us our feathers and helping us shed, to the dolphins and the elementals, for all the support from Merlin, Isis, Horus, for the compassion, love, alchemy, and wisdom of Merlin, Saint Germain, Kuan Yin. And we give great thanks for our special guest, this beautiful temple of light, all who've gathered here to celebrate and open the portal for us, and White Buffalo Calf Woman, leading the Rainbow Tribe back to oneness, peace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Breathe in this moment, anchor this energy, and go out and be light. Be love, be peace. Stay in joy and enjoy the revelations. Enjoy digesting, receiving, being nourished, and then eliminating and releasing all that doesn't serve you. Move into a space. Be in this bubble of 3 days. Let's send a gratitude bubble into the planet. Form it now between your hands. Spiraling colors, infinite flow. Now pull it into your heart. Breathe it in, and now send it out like a fountain, raining down over your body, your house, your town, your country. And breathe it in again, gratitude. And explode it up higher and higher. It goes into the clouds, the sun and the moon and the stars, and down around the whole planet. And one more time, breathe in that gratitude, feel it, receive it, accept it, and this time blow it down into the earth. And now relax and feel like a light antenna as that gratitude goes to the core and the heart of Gaia and comes back out, up and through each of us and out. We are one, and I am that I am. We are one, and I am that I am. We are one, and I am that I am. Welcome to the portal, balance and duality of dark and light. Let's walk through the ring of fire and leave it all behind. I'm so excited. So if you want to share in the chat window, if you resonated with anything that I said for you guys, I'll get this out to you. And I'm not really all here right now. And I want to share one more thing. Okay. So the crystal kingdom in the earth, all forms, okay? The rose quartz and the amethyst and the smoky quartz and the obsidian and all of these other crystals and citrine, and they all have energies, and they are fully awakening right now. Many of them were programmed a long time ago and went to sleep, and so this is a portal for everything, including the crystals. They want you to know that they're walking through with us, and to bring them, whether physically or in your heart, to come along. And the higher the frequency that we can hold, the higher frequency they can reflect and vibrate at, and then go to their higher state and their higher purpose and resonate and emit a different frequency that will guide the way. So we're working together with the plants, with the earth, with the water, with the elementals. Everything is going through this transition. Ooh, yummy. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Make sure you share some more celebrations today. Let me just check and see if anyone has anything else. Thanks, Nan. Kathy said you bring so much joy in our lives. Hi. Blessings to all, said Lucy and Kathy. And PK said, thank you for your time and sharing and service. Yes, I had a lot of crystal imagery. Thank you for accurate and validating information. You're welcome. Polly said, thank you so much. Much love to you and everyone here. All right. If you want to share anything else with me, I would love that. You can send me a private message on Facebook. Go to manakasha.com. Make sure you're on our list. You can send us an email there. And hopefully, I will see many, many of you on Monday for our portal passageway. All you need to do is contact us and let us know, hey, I am a private client, or we'll be contacting you. Or if you would like a soul session with me, there's readings, journeys, and attunements. You can see all about it on manakasha.com. In the meantime, share this and let's all walk through together. I'm excited. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye bye. Nancy, thank you for this very special blessing. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Julie. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. Bye bye. Oh, Julie, remember you come on Monday. You can come on Monday. And who else here? Let's see if who else was here that's had a session with me. Several of you, I think. So remember to Margan, you're coming on Monday, and I can't see all of them. So I will see you. Love you. Have fun. It's a celebration. Oh my God, it's happening.